master machine. Let's go. All right. Does not look like that worked. Nope. Yep. It works. Never mind. Just act like it didn't work. Pop out that live chat so we can stay on the whatever that's called. OBS. Yes. OBS. All right. Back to Gojulus. Let's go. I want to get him done some point this year. I need I. Just using that frame yesterday, so I think I see the parts I need. It is, oh, multiple parts. 1 and 19. 19. I need 22. So 22 and 13. Awesome. 22 and 13. I then need to go searching because I have no idea what V and Y are. I'm going to guess they're gold frames because they're accents. Well, there's V and what are you? J. J can go back in the box because I don't think I need J. I do not. I need Y. What do I need off Y? No, V. V. 13, and that means 19. All right. W. Silver frame. Okay. Are there 2 Ys? Yes, there are 2 Ys. Okay. Ow. I don't feel like being stabbed in the chest today. Thank you. Ah, because we need 2 and 2. Awesome. Looking up. Darn it, what up? Yeah, don't lose that. I am going to keep those frames all the way over there because there's some small tiny parts. Back to working on the Gojulus the Ogre, and my hair hates me today. I swear. Okay, so technically we gotta get Y2 on first, then V13 can go on. Okay. Was supposed to be off today, but wifey's got to go on early tomorrow, so I get to build tonight instead of tomorrow. What a lovely day to have more complicated adventures with the gojulas the ogre. Because everything on this is overly complicated. Not as overly complicated as the last one, but still fairly overly complicated. Yo, Ajax, what up? Back to Gojulus because that's the only thing I'm working on currently. My brain would be very angry if I was doing multiple kits at a time. Oh, I hear that, dude. Trust me, I hear that. Piece from not working. I hear that. That's the whole reason why I like doing model building and why I hate overtime. It's like I'd rather be at home having fun than being at work. Yes, I would love extra money. But I'd also like to go home once in a while. Oh, no, right? So business meeting day, hell. Surprisingly, with the taxes taken out, I barely would it make it so that I can enjoy my hobby. I may be getting more of it, but I'm not enjoying it because I'm never at home if I was to do that. I'm not in the habit of buying model kits and never building them, even though I have a few that I have done. Now, the one I hate the most is when God, Gen Xers or boomers are like, you need to live under your means. So breathing. So I need to stop breathing, basically. Because, or eating. I need to stop eating because that's literally the only thing I can really cut out. That's really taking up most of my money. Model kits barely scratch a dent in my food budget. And then get jacks for the legs. Or, I could just live on the streets and not have a house. Then I'd have a lot of money left. live on the streets for a couple weeks. I mean, for about a year, and then I'll have about 50K to put down on a house. Yeah, that'll work. I'll live out of my car for a couple years. Then I'll have a ton of money saved up. Because I will not live with my in-laws. And thank you, Donut, as well, for the likes. It's always the ones who are already set up from the beginning, who already had a house before anything else in my job, who are like, oh, life's so hard. Don't you have a house? No. I didn't get lucky in life and win the freaking wealth lottery. No. Unfortunately, I had to earn all of my stuff. All right. I'll play 1 or 2 tickets. That's about it. I'm not going mental on it. And it's just for shits and gigs, because we never win anything. Haven't even made a single dollar back on Lotto ever. Scratchers, maybe a little bit of money here and there when we have some shits and giggles. We'll win like $1 or $2. Nothing big. But damn, I went to the gas station just because we were right by one and it's a decent gas station. I just went to go grab a freaking goddamn Monster real quick. Because I wanted a cold drink. I have drinks at the house, but I wanted something cold at the very second we were to go and get shit. Getting towards back to the house. And it is insane. They're buying tons of them. It's like, god damn. I couldn't believe how many people are just lining up to buy tickets. It's like, yeah, it's an insane number, but it's like, man, the odds of winning are never in your favor. It's always someone in California. Every damn time. Lightning, yes. Being shocked to death, no. The odds of being shocked to death, so much higher. I would like to see if I'm actually electric proof, so that'd be kind of fun. Get hit by lightning to see if I'm actually electric proof, because I've been hit by electricity so many damn times and still haven't died yet. It's actually starting to tickle. Yeah, I should do the full detail on that. It would look really good. How does this go in? So it goes in. Oh, this is funky. How the fuck does this go in? Oh, it goes in on the. Oh, that's fucking weird. Oh, that's freaking weird, bro. Okay, that is a weird way of doing that. Okay. No, no, no. I can feel pain. Trust me, I can feel pain. It's just I've been hit by electricity from work too many damn times that it really doesn't bother me too much anymore. Yeah, you get that initial hit, but it's like, okay, cool. Don't do that again. Working on a well, you would know what I'm talking about. Working on a newer roasting case, and I could not find power to save my damn life because nothing is ever fucking labeled correctly in the breaker boxes, and I could not find this two-way breaker because it was a split breaker instead of a freaking combined bar and wasn't labeled. So that took me a long time to find after then touching live 120 with my bare hands and basically jumping about 2 feet in the air because I'm like, woo! 120, you still hit like a freaking truck. Felt my whole body go back, front, back, and side to side. Oh, yeah, that one's right there. Cool. Awesome. I can do that. Really? More undergated parts. That's actually interesting. So Blaze has way more undergates. Ooh, that's neat. I'm still probably going to get one at some point. That point being, I don't know when. But they don't seem to be selling out too quickly. Oh, come here, you. Yeah, at least the touch not grabbed. Oh, right. I've done that too. I've been grabbed and held on before. It's not fun. All right. Oh, no, 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 no. At some point means I'll probably be buying it within the next few months. It's just finding the funds for it. If I said eventually, then we'd be in more of my things on my wish list I cannot afford. Every Zoid ever made. An Iron Kong. I still have yet had the money or the patience to buy one yet. I'm kind of waiting for them to redo the Yeti at some point. Eventually, I'll buy an aerial Gundam. Eventually. More likely the full mechanic, but eventually. Oh, no. Everything we deal with is pretty much high voltage amperage. It's 120, 60 amps. Pretty much just wall power. We really don't deal with anything that are very low amperage. Oh, man. Apparently, Mophie got some in July, apparently. Like, early on in July. I was going back through their Facebook page. And I guess they probably sold out in, like, 10 seconds. Yeah, please have the skewer so I can get this done real quick. Okay. Right. House flipping up breakers. Off. It's bad to say. Right. God, wall power. Yeah, wall power is usually a 30 amp breaker, if I remember right correctly. And really, I mean, it's not gonna hurt that bad. Split 120 is not that bad. It's when it's a split off from a 208 and you're getting hit by single phase 208. That shit at 60 amps hurts like a mo. I'll take full on 208 breaker. 208 single phase hitting you instead of split 120 208. Alright, so that goes on. Then we start building whatever the fuck that is. Okay, so we're kind of building the chest now. Neat. Because then this big mo goes on top of that big mo. And we make that. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I do like that. Try to get a little bit more detail on there. All right, so that's done for a little bit. Okay. So back. Oh, we're doing a lot with eye lately. Like, we're gonna use up the whole iframe before we're even done. I mean, that's kind of how D was. It's kind of like it's using one frame each time I do something, and then from there we keep on moving forward. Like now I need I 2 and 3, and I probably will finish off the entire iframe before we move to the next phase of it. I'm almost guaranteeing because that's the arm connection right there, and that's the chest piece. And I think we actually start using that part. Yep, I 15, 16. Okay, so I need to make sure I've got that. Oh, and then I need 15, which is 12 and 11. And then some polycaps. So that's probably going to be the central theme of this, is finding the frame that we're working off of, building whatever comes off that, finishing that entire frame off, and then moving forward. And then jumbling around the entire time. Alright, keep an eye on everything. 825. Oh my god, 852. Holy shit. Sorry, Reginald. Or no, Renegade. I'm sorry if you're still not there. Jesus Christ, I hate YouTube's freaking goddamn chat log. Sucks. I can never see it because it's so tiny. There's no way to change the text on OBS. So what am I doing now? I am going for 2. I'm still freaked out by how big the stupid polycap frame is. It's so freaking massive. For just thinking about how many polycaps I have to do on this guy. Oh, and actually I need polycap 1 for this part. So I don't even need polycap 2. God, I'm trying to think if there's been another kit that's had that big of a frame of polycaps with that many. I don't think I have. And I've done a lot that are insanely large, but nothing that big. Polycap 1D. Okay, that's a lot bigger than I thought. Like even, what is it called? Destinger didn't have that many polycaps. It was only like 2 small frames. It was still a lot, but not nearly as many as this guy's got. And I'm going to try to get the weapons package ordered on Thursday if it's still in stock. Should still be in stock. I really doubt people are going to buy it before I get a chance to. If they do, fuck. I can double check if it's still available right now. Let's double check. Still in stock. Okay, cool. Still in stock. If I can just get to Thursday. And then I'm going to be screwed when it goes out of stock. And yeah, Ajax, those phantoms are insane. I cannot believe that they're so that good. And that makes me cry because Bandai makes them so exclusive. And we've had to wait till now to be able to get some. Right? I wouldn't doubt they're going to do it, man. With how well those things are selling, I wouldn't doubt they do a concert version. Just to screw over Bandai. Like, yeah, you thought, Bandai. What? What? You can't do that. That's not fair. You didn't want to sell them. You only want to make like a couple of them. So you know what they said? Omae wa mou shinderu, Bandai. You are dead. We steal all your stuff and you are dead. I'm just hoping Mophie gets the pre-orders sent out pretty soon. Everyone seems to be getting theirs. Hopefully our pre-orders will go out soon. I just got my Cosmos kit shipped, so we'll definitely be doing the perfectibility after new. Still waiting on my weapons package for the Testament. It hasn't shipped just yet, but they just came out, so I'm waiting patiently. Okay, so that's our central pivot, I think, for the chest. Yes, that'll be a central. See, why didn't they do this? I would have much rather had this for the neck portion. So that way we'd have some side-to-side movement on the neck. Then you could have made that weird joint that goes up and down. But no, it's a solid peg on this thing. So having that be that joint right there, being up there so we could get some side tilt motion on that, as well as back and forth. And then the head up and down. And that is very tight now that I tightened it up. I mean, it would have been just a little bit, so that way he could at least tilt his head side to side and then also have the back and forth motion. Then up and down. Sometimes Zoids has the weirdest articulation. They don't really think about it. It's like secondary. Local builder thought it would be funny to give me, oh no. Nice. Articulation is so weird with Zoids. That's why I really like the ZA stuff better than I do like HMM. ZA has at least some more articulation in some joints. They fix a lot of problem issues. Like the legs on the, oh, why is your head bobbed down? No sleeping on the job, Sturm Tyrant. You're also, I'm gonna have to fix you later. You're facing the wrong direction. And the Sturm Tyrant's head was just bobbed down like he's sleeping. No sleeping on the job. The orcs say no. But like the Sturm Tyrant has some really weak joints in the legs. Where the Furies from ZA are like really awesome. Little too tight on the ones from the Berserk Fury. Death Stinger looking still good. I'm just looking at like, Death Stinger. It looks great on the shelf though. I still say, if you have the money and the ability to get one of those ZA Death Stingers, you need to get one. They are well worth the money. I thoroughly enjoyed that build. You know, the legs were driving me a little bit crazy. It still wasn't as bad as it could have been. So then we go to I-15 and 16, and that will need a little bit of detail work. There are some little vents on it that I want to detail up. That's a connecting joint. Those are on side pieces, so I'm not too worried about that. Just make sure they're clean. I don't mind the look of the full mechanics aerial. I just don't want to pay for one just yet. It's not a high priority kit. It's like I don't mind the Barbados Master Grade. I just don't want to buy one yet. Because I'm a cheap bastard when it comes to that stuff. I don't buy every single kit that comes out. Yes, that is exactly the right answer, Dakota. That is exactly the answer I tell people. Don't buy what you don't like. Every time someone asks me, what should I buy for my first model kit, I tell them the exact same thing. No matter what, buy what you like. Find a mobile suit you like and build it. There is no right answer to that. The only right answer is your answer. As long as you can afford it, buy it. Because it doesn't matter if it's a real grade, a master grade, or a high grade. As long as you know your ABCs and your 1, 2, 3s, you can more than likely build that model kit. I know, because I started with a real grade Wing Zero Custom as my first real model kit I built getting into the hobby. That was a doozy to do as your first model kit. But I did it, and it's still actually really good. It looks on my shelf. It's actually in my main display above the TV right next to Real Grade Tall Geese. Yeah, there's some ugly nub marks, and it's not the greatest freaking done build ever. But I still did it, and it was still okay. A20. Back to B. B5. Behave. Ooh-wee. Bees almost gone, finally. Right. God, so I came in right during, what was it? I got reintroduced into Gunpla because I started a couple things of build fighters. I don't remember how I found it. So then I got into the model kits. I think it was just because I was on an anime kick at the time and I didn't know about what was going on in Gundam. It had been a long time since I'd watched Gundam. Got into build fighters and I was like, oh, that's cool. So they're actually model kits. That'd be neat. Got into building those, got a lot of the model kits, plus getting like Zero as the first one I started doing. And then getting into some of the more stuff, like once I finally built Sinanju, actually getting into Unicorn was really cool. I'd bought the Real Great Sinanju kit months and months and months and months before I'd ever knew what Unicorn was. I'd always saw the Unicorn Gundams and was like, they're kind of weird. I don't get it. Why is it called Unicorn? I don't get what the whole point about it is. Kind of stupid. Bought Sinanju because it was big red model kit, a big red mobile suit. This is actually kind of funny because it's hilarious. That was one of the first model kits I built on stream. One of the first. It was one of the first big ones that I did on stream that actually got attention and really started kind of pushing me to do it more. Because I'd built like Schwarzstahl from Build Fighters and a couple other ones on stream, and it just really didn't matter. Really nothing happened. And then something happened just before. I don't remember what really fucking pushed it, but it was the first real grade Sinanju I built that kind of got us away from video games into building model kits on stream. I don't know if it was the revitalization of Gundam due to IBO or Build Fighters. I don't know what happened, but that's kind of when the explosion kind of started going on. Oh, nice. 2015, started with the red frame of Stray. With the shoulder arms. Oh yeah, Sengoku. Which one? Master grade or the high grade? If it was the master grade, that is like the quintessential step into a Stray, because that's exactly what got me going like, this guy is pretty neat. Does he have other mobile suits? Oh my god. I actually have my master grade Sengoku disassembled. He was supposed to be done up with a LED kit and built up. I still need to get him freaking some effect arm EW effect arm swords and arms at some point eventually. I just haven't had like $70 to spend on that. Master grade, I love the shields he has. Yes. The Kabuki mask, yes. They're doing a re-release of the Master grade. I should really buy that one and do it up proper and then do the lighting kit, because the one I've got, he's kind of messed up. It was not my finest hour. I've got it to where I can get it back together again, and he's actually in an okay like shape, but I wouldn't mind redoing it, but properly redoing it. doing it the way I would do it, plus also doing the lighting kit for it. Or just keep the one I got and get the lighting kit done on it. Right? That's why I want to do one with the... What's it called? Do one with the big freaking power red arms. I'd more likely just do big gorilla mode no matter what. And I know there's like someone who's doing a conversion kit with resin that like puts the bigger arms like as shields on the actual the big gorilla arms, but I would probably integrate them somehow with the shoulder joint. Or just remove them. I mean, they're not the worst. They're not that important. The only thing I don't like about Sengoku is that he doesn't have the Gerbera straight and the Tiger Pierce sheaths for the swords, which is like, why did you guys not include it? Like, there are some pieces to it in the box, but you can't actually make the sword sheaths, which is really, really annoying. But one of my favorite variants of the red frame is Stray. If not one of my top favorites. Kind of a pseudo power red before power red, so I mean, it's insane. No. Unfortunately, no, and you're going to be running into more expensive versions. You keep looking, because you're going to run into the Bingo Lotto and SH, and they go even higher than the Steel Legends. And it does suck that we still haven't gotten a Cassatria Master Grade yet. It would look really good. I'm actually surprised that someone hasn't done that yet. Cough, cough, fucking goddamn. Cough, cough, the ban. I mean, seriously. They did the frickin' Jagan. I don't know why they can't do the frickin' Cassatria. Not the Jagan, the Doga. The Jaeger Doga. The high grade's still huge though, done it. Don't make the high grade sound bad. Don't get me wrong. The Cassatria high grade is actually really fucking good though. It's on par with like Nightingale. Like Nightingale and Cassatria are not bad high grades. They're just big high grades. And Turn Red's awesome. I wish I would have been. I wish I had the cash to have picked up one of the re-releases. That's another one that I would like to redo. But do it this time with 4 instead of 2 tactical arms. And use my other one for kit bash fodder. That's another one I've been trying to consider getting as well. Because the Astrays work amazing with kit bash fodder because technically that's canon lore for Astrays. They are basically the kit bash fodder of the Seed universe. They are actually 100% compatible with just about every piece of equipment in Seed and Seed Destiny. Because they use a universal adapted connector on the rear portion of the mobile suit. You just have to have a converter. You want to use a strike kit? Well, we just have to have a converter for that AC, for that adapter to make it from AC to DC. So that way you can use your striker pack with your stray blue frame. Got to make sure your power connections are correct. Don't want to cross them power though. The striker pack uses a 6-pin out, where the freaking stray pack uses a 4-pin out. So we just have to kind of make sure that all the pins meet up and that this suit is diagnosed to be able to use it and talk with it. Is another way it probably works. If you want the Alteron, I would tell you to go buy the one from Supernova. I actually like the Supernova's version of the Alteron and the Nataku better than I do like the P Bandai variant, and it's like 6 times cheaper. The P Bandai one's gonna run you about 90, where for about 60 you can get the Supernova version of Alteron or a Nataku. I think the Alteron one runs a little higher because it's a little bit more rare. And Tall Geese too, I would tell you to go buy I think the Daban one's available, and you could get the Dragon Momoko one, and they're cheaper. Much cheaper. The only P Bandai wingsuits I would tell you if you're really interested in are like the variants, which would be like the Rui Set or the Armadillo Sandrock. The movie coloration of Heavy Arms is better from Supernova because it has more guns and more stuff, especially if you get an Igil unit. Since they already did copy the Igil, I don't know why Supernova didn't do an Armadillo Sandrock. That would have been cool in the movie colorations. Would have been sweet. So I know exactly what you're talking about. And the only thing that really comes from P Bandai that would even be really nice is that the add-on kit that gives you the sword for Tall Geese, which I'm thinking about getting for my Snow White Prelude, which would be neat. It also gives you the Leoa and the Rui Set add-ons, if I remember right. That's another one. The Leoa freaking sword for Nataku is kind of just a waste. You can get a third-party version of it, which just is the sword added on to a Nataku kit. Or Alteron Gundam. I really don't like having to downgrade P Bandai, but it's like they do it to themselves. When there's so much out there now, I mean, over the last 2 years alone, we've seen so much come out. It's not even funny. There's so many alternatives that it's not even frickin' fair. Yo! There you go. Once you go Supernova, you never go back. Once you go to Ben, you never want to really waste your money again. Once you tasted Nielsen Works, then you really are in deep. And you know you fucked up good. It's kind of a descending order. I mean, we said that plastic addiction is an addiction. It gets really bad. All it takes is one taste, and then you're hooked. Then your bank account disappears. Then you're wondering why all these freaking packages showed up. Then you continue to build it until you can't breathe. Uh-oh, you suffocated. You breathed in the dust. Gray on black, I like doing silver. I've been doing a silver for a while. When it comes to going with like a darker color. I like it how it pops a little bit more. White parts I always do black. So on black or gray or white parts. White is always going to be a black liner. Black or gray is always going to be a gray silver liner. For me, at least. You don't have to go the same way I do, because it just looks... I like the look of the silver liner, because it gives it a more of a metallic feel. Oh, that one's actually a good one, too. Needs a little bit of a cleanup. It also like stains. I think that's what it does too. Is that the silver? Like I either have a silver acrylic or like I use this silver oil based. And what it is that you can never really clean it completely up. It leaves behind a residue that kind of makes it have more of a metallic feel to it, and it kind of feels like the part's been weathered a little bit sometimes. And from far away, it'll look nice, and from up close, it'll look a lot like as if it was a worn part. Blue is the one that's the hardest. When there's a blue kit, it's either you're going to go black and go super dark, or you can go white and go super bright. I did a second frame blue frame in white, and it looks okay. It's a bit of an off color to it. What was the last one I did that was blue? There was one I just did recently. Shit. Oh, I don't remember which one it was. Oh, yeah. Gun Sniper. I did Gun Sniper all in black, and it's like, it looks great. You get your highlights and your shadows. But it's just a choice if you want to go white or black for like a blue kit. I'm more of a ostentatious motherfucker, so I go for the brightest colors and the biggest contrasts. But that's just my taste. And I try to change like hoses and stuff to at least a silver or a gold. Like I'm going silver on the hoses on this one, and some of the grates, like these were supposed to be a brown, those were supposed to be brown, brown, silver, brown, 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 brown. A little bit of extra detail here and there will help a lot. Ooh, yellow. I don't... Oh, man, I don't know when I would use a yellow. Maybe on a black? I've used gold before for highlighting. That was, that would actually be my... I think my... Let me actually grab it. My most interesting one I did. I am trapped. I still think the one that was supposed to be a gimmick, but turned out to be way better, and everyone loved the death out of it. And that was Shadow Fox. I think Shadow Fox was the biggest contrast kit that I did. Redoing all the pieces that were brown and gold into gold, and just adding all that gold highlight onto the black. It's the blackish blue, because it's not a pure black. Added so much more depth to the damn thing. And made it look like it's from ancient Zoidian Egyptians. With being more of a jackal than a shadow fox now. I think that one's the most interesting one I did recently. Would be Shadow Fox. Oh, see, I thought about doing neon green on, what is it called? I should have done a neon green on Darkhorn. But I did it all silver on Darkhorn, and I kind of thought about doing a neon green. Since Darkhorn already had a lot of green in it, but it still looks okay even with silver. I thought about it for just a slight moment. I'm not too much of a snob when it comes to colorations, but it's like when someone does something like weird and it's like it doesn't feel like it fit, then it's like kind of out my brain. And it's like, okay, cool, neat. Like, what was it? There was some high resolution red frames, and I get what he was going for. Like, he's trying to be edgy with turning the suit all black. And it's like, okay, yeah, that's cool, but I mean, you kind of missed the point on why red's red. I mean, now it's just gold frame, basically. No, that one. Yes, Abby LC or Amy Shop. Yes. They're really good. They get their shit shipped out, and you can message them if you have issues. I've used them a lot. I have bought some really rare shit from them. They're where I got my my Deban funnels for my new Verka. It's like Amy _ shop, something like that. Devin. Let's see, so. Okay, so yeah. I had it right. Just being stupid. I'd more ask, what are you looking for? Because they don't do a whole lot of model kits. They do mostly add-ons. Like, they'll have the add-on kits that you're going to be looking for. You could look on, like I said to him, you could go and look on Amy and Abby. They usually have the Strike Freedom wings for, like, high grade, master grade. They usually have them all. Great. I need to get a new fucking silver pen. Great. Because it is completely dead. Ah, okay. I was like, you gotta be careful with that because they don't sell model kits. Abby and Amy only sell really add-ons. And if they do sell a model kit, it'll be like a Nielsen Works, and they're gonna be like $500-600 a piece. That looks good. Now I gotta get that 20 part on there. So, God, I gotta rebuy all my markers. Oh wow, an Undergate. Scary, Kotobukiya. Scary. Look out on everybody. Let's see. MGXE. Of course they don't have it. Why would they not? Oh, Comic Club has them. Neat. Those are specifically for the 144th scale. No, that's not it. That's the MGXE. That's MGXE. Then metal build. MGSD. God, everybody has them like for all the newer ones currently. I'm trying to see if there's any. It's either for the metal build or for the MGXE. I'm not finding a 2.0 at all. Metal build, metal build, metal build, metal build. Destiny. Metal build. Metal build. Okay. That might work. Who's that coming from? Zion is not bad. That one's better. Ziona. I think I found you one. Let's see if I can find. Nah, that's MGXE, MGXE. Okay, so this is basically what you're looking for. Let's go with that. Copy. Shit. Here, I'll load up Discord real quick, Donut. Here, give me a second, Donut. I'm going to post it in Gunpla for you. I'm going to post it in Discord real quick. If Discord would ever start. I found one that would look like it. I don't know the seller. But this is basically what you're looking for. What goes that? I know that name. I've never bought from them, but this is basically the one you're going to be looking for. Posted in Gunpla. Yeah. It shows it working for the 2.0 and the other versions as well. Pasto. Yeah, Full Burst 2.0 and the original Strict Freedom, or the Freedom Gundam. That's basically what you're looking for. Because it goes by a different name, which is stupid. Okay, so that's going to go over top. Oh, yeah, goes all the way over top of that. Okay. All right, not too much to detail. It shows the 2.0, it shows the Full Burst, and it shows the original 1.0. So you should be able to make that fit. If not, I mean, do like what I did with my the wings of light I did for RG Hainu. I cut and chopped and made those things work. But that does give you the full Dragoon base and everything you need for that. look up here in just a moment. Huh. I don't know about the MGX. The MGX looks a little different. Oh, you're talking about the King Dragon swords, right? Ajax. Those came out a long time ago. Hell yeah, dude. They're actually really, really good. I will tell you right now, on the clear inserts, glue them in place. I lost one of them on King. King lost one. And I'm half tempted to break open the other set to grab it. But glue those bastards in place. Are you also going to put, like, shadow cloaks on your Noir, too, so he can be even more stealthy? Ah. You'd think that, but they probably could. If you did some fitting and, oh, man. I think the only problem is that you wouldn't be able to use the... the problem is the shoulder joint itself. Because it's its own proprietary shoulder joint. So, yeah, you probably wouldn't be able to use it. Because you actually ditch the original Astray shoulder to use the Shadow Cloak. And to use the Power Reds, you use a different shoulder completely. But it still look cool. Yeah, you could. Because the shoulder joints are actually really neat. Because so the shadow cloaks actually do expand. Like they can move forward and back. Well, they expand outwards, so they can fit over stuff. They're actually really, really neat. DL are some monsters in making like the most neat freaking add-ons. Other than Susan model. Waiting on that new hyper launcher to come out. Well, get freaking shipped. You're going like me with my King Red Dragon. Freaking Strike Oratory, freaking IWSP, Red Dragon Striker, Tactical Arms Ill, King Doragon backpack. I mean, King Dragon Sword backpack with a third frame freaking conversion. You're heading close to King King Noir territory with that. Noir only does arm days, right? He hung out with Red Frame during his edgy days. Red Frame said, "Do you lift, bro?" And he took it as a challenge. like Moltovo better, but I have not used the Gundam one yet. But Moltovo is very expensive. Why are you going sideways? Yeah, yeah. So with Moltovo, they also say on the direction package can take up to 24 to 48 hours for it to finish setting, and then your finish will be set. I don't know if the Gundam marker sits there and tells you that. It's because what is it called? It probably uses a very strong solvent, and that solvent has to evaporate off before it finally solidifies. Kind of like how certain super glues need a lot of time to set properly. A lot of paints do the same thing. Right. I still like the gold finish that comes from using these Krylon markers. They're really nice too, and they actually contain gold leaf, so somewhat makes your stuff a little bit more valuable. But it doesn't make makes a matte gold instead of an actual chromy gold. But if you threw some gloss over it, would probably actually be a little bit more shiny. Oh, this thing is fucking weird, bruh. Well, let's make the S part, and I have no fucking idea where D is. Now where S is. A. Oh, that's R. R. L1. L2. S. Why do we have two S frames? It's weird. Alright, so S. Yes, that's actually the color that's on the, what is it called? It's on the gold frame and on the Shadow Fox. D. Parts list. What does D look like? Oh, okay, I know what that one is. It's actually staring me right in the fucking face. Guess we make multiple of those? Because I can make two of those. No, but we make similar ones later on. Neat. I think you have to remove those to put the weapons on. That's so dumb. Huh. Why do I have to remove that then? No, the back one stays on, but you remove the bottom two? That's weird. Unless those guns are that big. No, because they're on the outside. They make you remove these back spikes. So he's going to have actual like Godzilla spikes that go on the backside of his body. And they have you remove almost all of them when you attach the weapons for some reason. And really, I only see one that needs to be removed. Maybe two, but I'm going to try to get at least most of them on there. I find that a waste of parts. So that's how we can say that Gojulus is actually like Deathsaur. It's actually a Godzilla. It's not a T-Rex. It may be listed as a Tyrannozoid, but it's not. It's a Godzilla-style Zoid. Because he has Godzilla-like spikes that go on the backside. D25, probably D24. Oh, no, no, no. No, I haven't been partnered with these guys. I just wearing it because it's the only one I know where it is right now. It's this week's shirt that I know where it is. I wish. It's just the shirt of the week that I was like, it looks good on camera still. I wish me and him were talking, but I haven't talked to Chris in such a damn long time. It hasn't even been funny. I wish he would have listened to me when I said about keeping sales up. Never listened to me. And from what my sources are telling me, no one's going to buy shit from him right now. I actually have enough parts that we can build another one of those. If I can, I'm going to figure out a way of getting that extra spike on there. If I have to drill a hole big enough for this thing, I will fucking put a hole in the machine, in the ammo box to make sure all the spikes are on it. All right, keeping an eye on everything. And over there, please don't stab my hand. Yeah, I thought we had something special with Kingdom for a while, but I guess I'm not popular enough, or I don't know. Or he got cold feet. I don't even know. kingdom has their hands in so many cookie jars, it's not even funny. Like, if he would have gave me, like, a really good deal on the freaking, Mechanicore Largo, I probably would have bought it. It was way too high for me at the time. I kept telling him, like, I can't spend $1,200 on a kit. If he could have got me to, like, where I got the GPO3 and the Largo for, like, say, like, $800, I probably would have bought it. Yep. He wouldn't respond. He wouldn't fix his website, wouldn't respond to messages. Exactly. He would have gave, if I could have got the Largo and a GPO3 for like $800, I probably would have bought it. Would have been this big grandiose thing. I would have had it built and shown off, and it would have been so awesome. Now I kind of want to just buy a Largo to be mean and build one. Because he told me in my face that, oh, that needs a whole team of people to build. I was like, bitch, where? I feel like one person can't build a freaking goddamn Mechanicore Largo by yourself. I was spending big money at his store. I was dropping like anywhere between $800 to $1,000 a month over there. I was dropping a lot. I was spending my entire freaking Gundam budget over there. Yeah, so see, we get these. They go on the backside back here. And so it's actually Godzilla. I am going to make sure I get these on there. I'm definitely going to make sure these are on there. These are not going on the wayside. If I have to modify this, I will. If I have to, so say the box, so the ammo box. Say I don't have to drill a hole. If I can just cut that piece off and then glue that onto the ammo box, I am going to glue it onto the ammo box because fuck it. I want all the freaking dragon spikes on there. No, I was hoping he had a couple gojuluses so I could I was hoping he had a couple gojuluses so that way I could just have picked one up locally and not have to ship one in. Because I was in that kind of a mood earlier this year. I was like, maybe he'll have a gojulus. I'll buy it there. That way I don't have to ship one. But I got the better deal. with this day and age, I really say that you should not be stating that you want 100% walk-in sales. You should want 50% online, 50% walk-in. Do a 50-50 split model. That way you are being both attentive on your website and selling to a broad market while also paying attention to your small market. If you're only reaching like half your demographic, if you're only paying attention to your walk-in sales. I'm a heathen. Oh, I'll say my unpopular opinion. Oh my God, I am the worst. What's up, Plague? Got about a third of the Gojulus bus done so far. Ah, but is that a bad opinion? Because honestly, I freaking really hate Camille. I want to throw him out the airlock. Barbato sucks. I've said that loud enough to kill everybody. Make people faint. What? You can't be mean to the Barbatos. That's not fair. Barbara's so amazing. And Witch from Mercury is just a light novel for adults. God, I can't see people getting mad about you saying that Char's just likable because we've spent so much time with him, and that's like his only trait. I could not see people saying that or being very angry about that. I mean, it's true. We love to hate Char Aznable. He's not the bad guy, he's just a bad guy. Oh, no, no, no. 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 Zex is okay, but I would much rather be... I much like Char better. Zex was so one-minded. Oh, my sister. Save my city. I'm broody and angry. Where Char at least had a good point. Like, Zex was, like, not even, like, a main focus. He was always just kind of like the stab, stab. Oh, I'm still here, stab, stab. I stole the Wing Zero, and now you're an Epion. Let's swap mobile suits. Never really felt much character growth till, like, Endless Walls. Oh, no. Nope, nope. We are not going into hurting the IBO fan base's pride again. Already did that once this month. And the person got so angry about it. Oh, Zeta, he has so much character growth. Ugh. Bajir is so likable compared to everyone else. Amro's a big whiny crybaby, and Camille needs to go out the airlock. Man, I'm mad, so I'm gonna start punching people. That makes me such an interesting character. But I'm a new type. So that makes me special. That is literally fucking Camille's goddamn entire story. I'm gonna go help this new type that used to be our friend, and I think that he'll turn back to being our friend again, and we'll go on adventures. Why are you destroying everything? It's not like you defected to the other side and completely hate everyone. God, I hate Camille so much. I like the Zeta more. I like the Zeta more than I used to, but I don't like Camille at all. He wrecks everything he touches. 4 would have still been alive. He just shut his fucking mouth. Uh, God, several things wouldn't have happened. Or, God, what is that other new type's name? The younger kid. Between him and freaking Camille, it's like, God, why don't you just let the adults handle the war? Oh, man. Like, every time I watch it, it's just like, why don't the adults kick the children out the room? Right? At least, like, in Double O, we get the whole idea of why Setsuno's crazy. Same thing with freaking Hero, and it's like, okay, so we get it. And they use proper battle techniques. And don't constantly just run around punching people. You know, it's just the fact that it's like every 5 seconds in Zeta, there's a fist fight starting. And it's just like, I can't stand it sometimes. Like, Jesus Christ. Bright's like literally having a freaking heart attack. He's like, what the fuck? It's like, Bright, you need to start Bright slapping people. That's probably why I can't get into freaking Seed. I just don't like Kira as a character. From the few episodes I've watched, I just don't like it. Like, that's kind of why I like Seed versus Astray, because, yes, everyone makes it blatantly obvious that Lo is not smart. He's lucky, but he's not the brightest tool in the shed sometimes. So, yes, he's going to run into stupid things and do stupid stuff. But it blatantly tells you that. But he's bright enough to know, don't do really dumb shit. He's just oblivious. And it's like, it's really well done. It's kind of why IBO bugs me when I look at IBO. It's like, okay, so they don't learn from their mistakes, and they always constantly let their enemies get an advantage and fail. Ah, right. I don't know what it is with Gundam, but they always make the most interesting characters go kaboom instantly. Like War in the Pocket. Oh my god, the poor guy gets thrown into that team after failing his mission on the colony, just to get everything ruined by a child, basically being stupid and making him get into trouble. But in the end, he makes the biggest mistake of just trying to go for it. Trying to be the ace pilot he wants to be. But I will say, I will defend 8th MS team. That was actually really good. That Vietnam kind of era Gundam theming was really, really well done. It had interesting characters. The twist of with the siblings having different opinions was okay. Very Char reminiscent, but I mean, it was still good. The ending being hit or miss, really didn't like it, but I wasn't so upset about it. Oh, we're definitely making sure that all those go on. Yeah, he's going to have all of his Godzilla spikes. Fun. Plus, it was short. Yeah, short, sweet, and to the point. Yes, 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 yes. It didn't drag on. I really didn't feel like it was really dragging on. I kind of wanted more. All right, let's see. It's 10:30. So we'll call it a short stream tonight. I need to get some more stuff on Thursday. I need to get some more markers. I'm running out of alcohol too, so for the solvent. Ooh, that's really bright. But that makes more sense why this is considered, why its name is gojulas, and not something like more closer to a Tyranna name. Because it is supposed to be a Godzilla. And I see the reference to it. We have the square head, plus we have the back spikes that look literally like a Godzilla kind of thing. Right. See, that's the thing that it's like, ugh. In war, we always think 10 steps ahead. Just like in chess, you should always be ahead of your opponent. Just like today, because short stream. We're going to go 2 hours on the stream today. Not too bad. Finish up the neck. Got that main little body portion done. That I'm out of time for today, technically. Quick short stream. Nothing too bad. We'll be back on Thursday. We should be able to go for a longer time period. And then Friday, if I don't get called out, I'll try to stream. And we'll wing it for Saturday and Sunday if I get a chance or if I feel up to it. We'll see how that goes. Being on call sucks ass, but this thing ain't going anywhere anytime soon. And with how fast it's going, we should be done quicker than I think. It's really going quickly. And the parts are going pretty fast. This, I don't think, is going to take nearly as long as I thought. But that's all we have for today. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I will see everyone Thursday. Please, God damn. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're trying to get to 3K. Once we get that, we're going to get some discount codes going. Thank you all for watching, and I will see everyone later. Thank you, and bye-bye.